One of the greatest things I saw over the course of this past TV season was, quite frankly, Watchmen. I was really, really, really honestly surprised at how good Watchmen was. It was one that, at first when you hear, oh, HBO is doing Watchmen, and you're like, what, really? And then it's a sequel? It's a kind of a pseudo remix of it. You're a little bit concerned, a little bit concerned, right? There's a little bit of concerning to that. And then you find out, oh, it's set 30 years later, and it takes place in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it has almost no connection to the original that we know of. And it's also being done by Damon Lindelof. That's that was definitely one of the hardest parts of that because a lot of people out there, a lot of fans out there, are not fans of Damon Lindelof. But gotta say, he brought it, man. He really crafted an excellent show. And second season is something that a lot of people like, but apparently it may not happen, according to cinema or comingsoon.net here, if this is to be believed, which I kind of think that it is. Saying that according to USA Today, Watchmen will probably not see a second season at HBO after creator Damon Lindelof announced he wasn't interested in pursuing a season two. He says that with the first season of the show, he told the story he wanted to tell, but has given his blessing to the network if they were interested in another installment with a different writer and producer. HBO programming chief Casey Bloys said that it would be hard to imagine doing it without Damon involved in some way, making the second season highly unlikely. I don't know how much of that I believe. Okay, we're talking money, and we know that Damon Lindelof is not the only person out there who loves Watchmen. He's not the only guy out there who enjoys this type of content. He's not the only one out there who could tell an interesting story inside of that world. Now, does it have to have the same characters? Preferably, to be fair. I really enjoyed the characters. I really enjoyed Jean Grey. Not Jean Grey, Jean Smart as Laurie Blake. I liked her quite a bit. I thought that she brought this, cynicism to the role that I really enjoyed. And Tim Blake Nelson, Regina King, the little bit we got of Don Johnson was pretty awesome. I mean, the show itself was just fantastically done. It was grounded, which I liked, and still within that world, So I think it'd be pretty cool to see if they were going to do another season, if they were going to do another show here. Now, the show itself has done remarkably well in ratings and in critical reviews, right? There was a little bit of a little touch and go in the beginning because some people out there were trying to call it woke, and it's just, oh my God, it's so woke. It's SJW Watchmen. A lot of that was happening. A lot of people were trying to make that claim. It wasn't true at all. The show wasn't woke. It was telling a story, and it was kind of funny that any kind of mention of social justice, which is not a bad thing inherently, was being labeled as being woke. And I overheard, I watched a lot of content surrounding the show in the beginning that was very racist and bigoted. I was surprised that nobody was really catching this in regards to the vitriol aimed at this show. Wokeman is what they called it. And obviously is a load of crap. Just an absolute load of crap, But hey, when you're involved in a certain group of people that weaponized hatred for monetization purposes here on the platform, that's kind of how it goes. That's just kind of how it goes, kind of where it goes. Anyway, the show itself did very well in VOD streaming. Did very well after the fact. People really liked it. It was the highest rated new show. I think also the most watched new show of 2019. And doing another season just seems like like what a company would do that wants to make money. But they also want to make sure that they don't piss people off. They have goodwill right now. There's goodwill right now that they could use in order to be able to tell this story further down the road. And I think that that's going to be something that they should work on. And I think they should do it. But I don't know who I would like to see in the role. I think as far as storytellers, I don't know why. Like if they could get like Frank Darabont in or something to like adapt it for like another season. I don't know why I'm going to Frank Darabont. I think his work on Walking Dead season 1 was phenomenal. We haven't seen anything out of him in about a decade now. And that's a shame. But he may not want to come back to any kind of network television, even if it's cable, simply because of how AMC treated him and everything else. So that part I get. But I would love to see more from this world with these characters, and just the whole aspect was great. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Who would you like to see take over? Who would you like to see lead Watchmen to another season, if at all? Let me know your thoughts, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you all later. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.